Hi, I'm Tina Johnson, Go Red for Women Ambassador, as well as a certified personal trainer. If you're like millions of Americans, sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day, at the end of the day, you're left feeling stiff and tight. Here are 4 stretches that you can do to make yourself feel better and energized. All right, so if you're stiff in the shoulders, you just rotate your arms and your shoulders back slightly. This is more of like a warm-up to our next stretch. Okay, so we're going to take our right arm and we're going to put it behind us, grabbing to the side of the chair. So from side, you're pulling here and you're pulling your forward, and you're also pulling on this back of this chair with this hand. So your chest should be opening. You should feel a stretch of the chest, the front shoulder, and maybe a little contraction in the back of the back. So you're going to hold this stretch for about 5 to 10 seconds and just breathing normally. And then we're going to switch sides. So we'll be here. Really pulling on that chair. You got to trust your chair. 5 to 10 seconds here, and then we're going to switch. So we'll do this about 3 more times. And switch. Really pulling, stretching out to the front shoulder. And switch. And you're just breathing normally. Okay? And the last one is super, super easy. You're just going to stretch out your back, because if you're sitting in a chair most of the day, you probably at some point you're going to have a little bit of pressure on your lower back, especially because your hips are sitting into that chair, a lot of tension there. So you're going to have your feet a little bit wide, shoulder width, and you're just going to reach all the way down to the floor, hand flat on the floor, and you're just rounding your back out. And you're breathing normally. And up, and we're going to show you that from the side. Turn that chest all the way down to the front part of the legs. And you can do this anywhere between 3 to 5 times. And back down. Here you're stretching out again the lower back, the part of your glutes here. And back up, and we'll do one more. And if you can't touch your... Now I want to show you a couple of exercises. You're going to get up your chair. So we're going to do some chair squats. Again, you're still sitting a little bit further from the back part of your chair. You're going to stand up. We can do anywhere between 5 of these. Make sure your chair is still there when you get ready to sit back down. So I'm using the arms of my chair so for my to stabilize myself, because this one wants to roll. So we just have these chair squats here. And then from the side, and if you notice, I'm standing completely erect. I'm even squeezing to give my lower half a little bit of an exercise. Okay, so that's a chair squat. Now I want to show you how you can exercise the front part of your leg. This is called a quadricep exercise, or leg extension. All you're going to do is a leg. This is my right leg. I'm extending all the way out. I'm squeezing, tracking the muscle here, and then I'm going to switch sides. So each of these can be done. You're holding maybe about 2 seconds or so, just to get the blood flowing. And you do 5 to 10 on each side. All right, so I don't want to confine you to your chair. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to come up, pushing your chair forward, this little back bend. So you're going to use the back part of your chair to push yourself, and if it rolls, this is actually kind of good, but you're going to push back here, getting a stretch on your low back and your hamstrings. Because if you're sitting in a chair all day long, your hamstrings are going to get tight by the time you stand up. This is where you get stiffness if you're sitting in a chair all day long. I'm not putting very much pressure on the back of the chair, but what I'm doing is I have a flat back here. My head is in line with my spine, and I'm stretching out the back part of my legs. So anywhere from 5 to 10 of these as well. And if your chair doesn't move, you can always step back and stretch here. You don't have to move the chair back and forth, the chair back and forth. So again, I'm Tina Johnson. I want to empower you to get up out of your office chair, exercise for about 5 to 10 minutes out of your day. You've got stretches, and you also have some spinning exercises. Thank you for watching.